Hi, how's everybody doing? It's been a little while. So a couple of things I wanted to tell y'all. So, what do you do when you live in Colorado? Keep your little self going, right? Right now I'm kind of getting ready for bed. I just washed my hair last night and did it. Amazing. Shaved, of course, got ready for work. And I had to tell y'all a couple of items that I use. Well, I had my hair up while I was washing my face. A couple items I use here, especially for hydrating. This is my face wash. This is Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, Face and Body, mild, non-irritating. Apparently, soften skins. Apparently, I have very sensitive skin. So for years, I could not wash my face. If I wash my face, I broke out. This stuff rocks. Okay, next. Mom, this came from Mama's Pantry probably 450 years ago. I wonder if there's even an expiration date on here. We all have fun, Mom, looking for expiration dates. This is the Shiznit for lotion. Eucerin, extremely dry, rough skin, relieves roughness lotion. It's actually fragrance free. I love this stuff. It's so good for me. So the other thing is, once I wash my face, everybody knows I have to use toner. Okay. And this isn't just for the guys. I'm almost done. I have to tell y'all something. But this is a beauty game changer. I got this on accident because here in Colorado, they didn't have my other toner. I always get sensitive skin, like H-E-B brand or whatever. But they had Dickinson's Witch Hazel, which anybody knows. We all know Witch Hazel. Hydrating toner, alcohol free. This stuff is amazing. And it comes in a big bottle and it's cheap, right? Love this stuff. Okay. I had to tell y'all about. Next thing I want to tell y'all about is how do I take my eye makeup off? All my eye makeup is waterproof. Everything I wear is waterproof. My eyeliner, my mascara, everything is waterproof, right? The only thing I use, and Kroger has the worst, but Walmart has amazing ones, is these little pads, right? I don't use the circles because they're too expensive. I be cheap. And I use Johnson's baby oil. If I can get the cheap stuff, I do. But I'm picky. This has shea and cocoa butter, locks in up to 10 times more moisture. This is Colorado, right? Love this stuff. I also live and die by this, okay? Now, I've never done a skincare regimen, and I'm not doing this, guys. Tune in. I'm almost done. This ain't gonna be long. But I had to do this because I had to show y'all some things as girls, even as guys. I have one more thing that's real important I want to show y'all. So this is Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream, dry skin, and it's for sensitive skin. This is the most amazing stuff. I put it on at night. I also put it on during the day. I gotta do my lips. I also put it on during the day right before I put on my makeup. Guys, I've never, and Ashley, you can testify to this. That girl has seen me put on, Eric and her have seen me put on more makeup than anybody I know. I do my neck too because I'm getting turkey neck. This stuff is amazing. So when I put on my makeup base even, and it feels a little cakey, I put this on top. This is so cheap. It's real cheap and it's so good. And I have sensitive skin so I don't break out. All right. Excellent news. Okay. So now we're going to go. I just had to tell y'all that real quick, but I have to tell y'all something else. Okay. I start my new job tomorrow. Very excited. I went and got a lot done. I did get this necklace. My cross necklace broke. So when I was at James Avery getting my Colorado pendant on right there, that Robin Lance gave me, and I probably already told y'all that, I needed a silver necklace. And I'm like, I need a silver necklace. $32 for this 22-inch. It's really nice. And it's James Avery. And then this is a James Avery pendant. And this is my mom, I love you pendant. Yes. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to go on the other end because I want to tell you one more thing. I want to tell you one more thing. Okay. Dory, I'm going to reach out. I have to tell y'all a secret. I only use Proton Mail to send y'all this. It's the only reason I use Proton Mail. But I did see that you sent me something. I will respond. I start my new job tomorrow at 8 a.m. I've got my coffee maker ready. Everything is cleaned in the house, right? I've got Timothy over there. He's doing well. I've got my new tables that I got at the thrift store right? Look how cute they are. Blue with the little marble top. And then I've got the other one over there. She's got a little incense going on her. Sometime Mom could be smoking because it'd be cold. So I wanted to show y'all one more thing real quick, okay? So I'm very excited about starting my job tomorrow. I am. I'm truly excited. My room's so clean. I love it. I got a lot done today. I got to talk to Cheryl today. Y'all know Ashley is coming in. Got to talk to Valley. Got to talk to Lance. I went to church this morning. Had a great time. Y'all, Friday night. So, Tuesday night I went to my Bible study. Jenny Allen. And I went and got the book, Getting Out of Your Head or something. A bunch of women. And Friday night, went to Bible study. Josh went with me to the Ephesians young adult. Tons of people showed up. Y'all, I stayed the last week until like 10, just talking. I love the people there. And then, and this is at Grace Bible Church. This isn't like at Discovery. This is Lance's church, our church. And I didn't know there was that many young people there. Y'all, the place got packed. And Josh went with me. And the place was packed. Every time we looked up, there was more people. It was so cool. And it's really neat because their house is really cool. Downstairs, they have a whole weightlifting area. She has all these medals for running. He plays guitar. Everybody there. We stayed. It starts at 7:30. So we got there probably at 7:15. We stayed until 11 something. I went out in the car at like 10. Like, he's saying it. I was like, so then, Saturday night, I go to Discovery. And it was neat because I saw a girl sitting there from my Tuesday night Bible study that's new here from Vegas. And she was by herself. And so I went up and gave her a hug. It was really neat she's like, it was kind of neat to see somebody I knew, And so at that time, I'm a little pushy. I was like, hey, there's this girl that gets up and sings. Cami Murray or something. And she's the best in the world. If Norma, I'm going to take you. You'll love the worship there. To be honest with you, Discovery is more like a CR to me. It's just legit like a Celebrate Recovery. It's like a little rock concert with a little message. But with the message on Saturday night was really good. It was like, where he was talking about Lent and stuff, and what sin are you not willing to let go of, and what are some changes you want to make. And with my new job starting it, I would like to start tithing to Grace. So Saturday night was a lot of fun. Obviously, I love the worship. It's legit. So anyway, I was talking because Josh had gone up there to the young adult about getting him into, I talked to Candace, and her whole family's in the production side. And I went up to the girl who runs production because I met her at the women's event. And she's like, yeah. And then we were saying hi to Cami, who sings. If you go look them up and watch their music, you'll see her. She's tall. She has dark brown hair and like purple inch. She's got an album, Valley. I need to get it. So anyway, we went up to her and I was telling her what I was doing with Josh. She goes, I need help on Wednesday nights with youth group. Running sound, doing tech, all that. And Josh like, yeah. So I introduced him to them. So then Candace is like, hey, they're having a production party, after party tonight. Y'all want to come? So we went. It was so much fun. We had a lot of fun. I did not go to bed till 4 o'clock this morning. Woke up at legit 9:50. I did not hear my alarm. And got to, Rachel is she's the one who leads the study for the young adults on, Friday nights, which, Josh, it was so much fun. He really did click with a lot of people. And then Saturday night was so much fun. A guy there offered him a job because I was like, yeah, he's having a hard time finding a job. He's like, come here. So pray for me on that. Josh was like, well, I'm moving to Austin. I'm like, you ain't gonna know I ain't moving to Austin. You better call this motherfucker. God, that's good. So that was Robin. Lance said the sweetest thing to me today. He goes, Robin and I were talking because I went to church this morning. So I got there about 10:30, which is right after the hymn. But it was so neat. And Lance was so sweet. He goes, it was so neat seeing you like connecting with so many people because I know so many people from going to the small group. You know what I mean? It just makes such a big deal. So, but Grace is my church. Grace is my church. What was I going to tell you? He said something. He said that Robin was talking to him today and saying that I should do real estate. And Danny James Jr., I know. Lance's birthday's coming up, y'all. Big one. It's a biggie. Look, I just show you. That is from drinking hot coffee. 2 days ago. It hurts so bad. Anyway, I have to tell y'all something. One last thing. Start my new job tomorrow. Super excited. And I had to go buy a spray bottle because for my windshield wiper fluid, because when the windshields are so dirty, you have to spray it on there. I don't have that. This is what I want to show y'all. I'm going to show you something that has changed my life. Oh, I have to tell y'all something else real quick. I found out why the food's a little more expensive. It is a little more expensive. Now, Smancy, you buy sassy food anyway. And I love you for that. I don't. So, like, at my H-E-B, 2 orange juices for $4. We all know that, okay? I just be knowing Fritos be 2 for $4, okay? I just be knowing these things, okay? My creamer's $1.89. So here, orange juice is $4. My creamer is like $2.89. And, I don't know, whatever else I was talking about, but it'd be more expensive. Not bad. I'm not leaving. I'm home. I am home, guys. I'm home. Josh is looking forward to coming back to Austin. Everybody pray. That means I have an extra room. Norma. I even have friends asking, why don't you have Norma? They don't even know you. They're like, what about your friend Norma? Ashley, I have to wait on. But Norma, wait till you come. Anyway, plus I'll have a guest room. Oh, Lancey ain't the only one, dude. And Lancey, I love you, but Mimi, you'll probably never fly again, but we do fly directly to Colorado Springs Valley, talk to her. And I'm just going to say this. I don't have no chitlins. If you wanted, so I personally love being in with the chitlins. I miss the chitlins, by the way. I miss the girls. I love waking up and like being there. But if you wanted a reprieve, come here. I would have a room. Yeah, I would sleep in the other room and you could sleep in my bed. And you'd be lucky because I spent a couple grand on this bed. Back when I was making some moolah. But, real quick. Okay. So I found, the reason why the food's so expensive, the reason why things are expensive. Guess what? The minimum wage here is over $12. It's like 12 something. It's like $12.40 or $12.50. I don't know. This is my first day in my hair, just so you know. It still looks good though. It's like 12 something. Over 12. I wasn't gonna tell Josh so that he would think he got like, you know what I mean? And even waitresses, y'all. I saw waitresses were making like $8 or something. Anyway, but the reason I say that is because it does trickle down. We all know that. I mean, Lance's food is what it is, and I get it. But I know for a fact how much my food is because actually you do too. We know. We have our staples we get, and we know how much they are. Our staples, we know how much they are. We know how much our staples are. And at H-E-B, you have the twofers and all that. And Lance doesn't do all that crap. But my orange juice and my creamer is the main staples that I buy quite a bit of. And so it was very obvious when I'm paying $4 for one instead of 2 for $4. And the creamer is a big deal because it's, But I did go to Walmart didn't have good orange juice. Safeway, I'm sure it's more. But I'm not tripping. I mean, it is what it is. But I now know why. Josh and I have been sitting there racking our brain. Is it because we're in the middle of the country? Like, can truckers not get to us? Is it because when you're in Texas, you're close to the coast and you get better food delivery? Can't be. We're in the middle of the country. It's because the minimum wage is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The minimum wage is $5 more an hour here. More an hour. Did you know that the new job I got was $5 more an hour? And it's $10,000 a year. Now, I'm not trying to be sassy, okay? Minimum wage being 12 something is fantastic if I was 16 and had to buy my pot and gas, okay? But I'm making barely more than that, and I'm almost 50 years old, and I got like licenses under my belt, I got experience under my belt, I got life experience under my belt, and I ain't flipping hamburger patties, okay? I'm just saying. I ain't flipping no hamburger patties. But we do pay a price when we bump the minimum wage. And I get that. Minimum wage, and it's unfortunate. We should not be living in a poverty place that a 40-year-old is having to make minimum wage. That's not where we should be. I mean, unless, and if you don't speak English, you should be able to get, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't speak English, sell insurance. You can make some money. But it will affect you. 100%. Do not lie to yourself. It will raise things. Ashley, you know what I'm talking about. It will raise things. I mean, Ashley used to have 2 jobs. A lot of people do. And it's sucky buckies. But if we make 16-year-olds making $15 an hour, crap. Because that's a starter job. $15 an hour is a start. I mean, not. But like the minimum wage is a starter job. It's what you make. Shit, I didn't even make minimum wage when I started. I was making $5 an hour at 15 under the table. It's just what you do, how you do it, how you get the job, what you negotiate, and what are your skills. And if you're making minimum wage, it's because it's a bare bones minimum job. But neither here nor there. But it finally figured it out. I have to show you what changed my life. Now, y'all remember. Okay, hold on. I don't know how to make my phone sit. Y'all remember those stings on my fingers, right? Remember those things, and they're so painful. Well, so they'll look good and then they'll split open. They are so painful. It's unbearable. And then you'll hit it like you're pounding and like, what? It's so painful. Guess what? So my lips stay really, look at my lips. My lips, except for the burn part. My lips stay completely, everybody that knows me here knows I have horrible chapped lips. Horrible. I lick them. Horrible. So I went to a CBD clinic down the street, like just a CBD clinic. Like they're all over Austin, right? I'm not willing to buy the CBD oil. I'm not willing to buy the CBD oil. It's too expensive, and I don't see the benefits. Look at this. This is, oh, I can't even see it. That stupid camera. It says active lavender and CBD. There's nothing but natural ingredients in it, okay? So I was like, dude, there's no THC or anything. But I told the lady I was going there to look for something for anxiety, but I'm not willing to do the CBD. No, I'm not. So anyway, it's got lipstick on it. But I had it on all the time. I didn't put it on my burn last night because it hurt so bad. Y'all, she said, I showed her the things on my fingers. I put it on my thumb. It's gone. So every night I put it on this part of my finger. I do. I put it on my finger. Y'all, it was like negative something here, right? This one's gone. I still put a little bit on there. It completely heals it. It heals it. I'm freaking out, okay? Little things that make you go home when you're in Colorado. This stuff right here. This stuff, I mean, this stuff lasts a long time, but I put a little bit on my finger. It is the most amazing stuff in the world. I have to tell y'all that, okay? I'd be having to tell you. So, anyway, I'm starting my new job tomorrow. I get to wear jeans, but I don't think I'm going to wear jeans tomorrow. I went and washed my car today because the snow is dirty. And I think that's about it. I am going to look into, did I finish the thing about Lance was talking about, him and Robert were talking about me doing real estate? And Danny, you know about that? So I'm going to look into it. I would love to do it. And I'm going to be, I'm 48. And it's a great age to start. I have, Joan started her business in her 50s. Lisa Hooker is one of my favorite people. She got her degree and started hers at that time. Shoot, Val, this is when you just start getting started. So anyway, I might look at that. I think it's a really good idea. I haven't thought about it. And when Lance brought it up tonight, it felt really good that Lance and Robin thought that about me. And I know that Dan's always said that about me. Dan has always told me that, y'all. I would love it. I love leasing. I watch every kind of real estate movie. Anyone that knows me knows Flipping Out's my favorite show. If y'all don't know, not Flipping Out, The $1 Million Listing. It's on Bravo. I haven't even turned my TV on in forever. But it's on Bravo. And they have $1 Million LA in New York. And it's the same guys. And they're like the top brokers, right? And they go in and they show these houses. And they show how people can be and stuff. But, and the houses are like $20 million. So it's a lot of fun to watch. And then you watch them negotiate. and like they'll negotiate with each other, and they're like trying to get the best deal. It's so much fun. But anyway, I would love that. I love what Lance said. Made me feel really good, you know. So it is legit. Like that clock is wrong. That clock says 8:14. My watch says 8:10. It's 7:55. I'm about ready to go to bed. I legit woke up at 4 o'clock. I went to bed at 4 o'clock this morning. So I love you guys. I miss you guys so much. Things are going amazing. I am glowing a little bit, aren't I? I've been taking really good care of my skin and I'm taking my vitamins like crazy. You know, I brought all my vitamins home and I'm taking those, the zinc and the elderberry, which I gave Lance some of the liquid today. I legitimately tried it one time, immediately threw up. I was very mad because I threw up all my other vitamins. Take zinc. I take this really good vitamin D3 and K, and it has turmeric in it. I take my elderberry, and I take a multivitamin. So I just wanted y'all to know that. I did go see a doctor here. I got a primary care doctor here, and I really like her. And she's talking about giving me the Vyvanse here, because I'm paying $400 a month for it, you know. And this is on Medicaid right now. I've had a really bad sinus infection. She gave me Flonase and I got it for free. So I have it at least until October. And I thank God for that because I can't survive. You know, all my credit cards are maxed because I'm spending so much money a month on prescriptions. And maybe one day I won't have to take these. And that's kind of where I'm going. I'd like to move in that direction. And plus on weekends and stuff, I don't take them. So I love you guys. Have a great day. Tomorrow's Monday. I can't wait to start. It's going to take me like a minute to get there. It's not even a cigarette. And yes, Ashley and I, that's how we think about things. How many cigarettes to get there? It's not even a cigarette. Anyway, I love you guys. Mwah! Bye.